The other day, I'm watching this. It's Saturday, so Friday night. On Friday night, I get back to my hotel room at fucking, and I know I don't want to talk about this shit, but just because my uncle fucking Bruce wanted to talk about it, we'll talk about it for a few minutes because it entangles something, another word that you said. What was the word called that you said something about doing it again tomorrow, losing with grace?
Winning like you're used to it and losing like it doesn't bother you. Win like you're used to it, lose like it doesn't bother you.
You know, and I know people don't want to hear what I'm about to tell you, but I'm telling you from a different perspective. I don't know what's going on. I have felonies, so I can't vote. So it don't matter to me. I grew up in North Hudson, New Jersey, where every man either leaves in a wheelbarrow or in a fucking felony. It doesn't really fucking matter. So politics don't affect me because I know I still got to get up in the morning and show somebody a gun and just to get mine. So it doesn't. For some people, it's conversation. It's an identity in this country to be able to go to Starbucks and to be knowledgeable of fucking politics and people look at you weird. I don't pay attention to it. So Friday night I get home and he's talking about grabbing people's pussies. Now, Saturday morning I wake up, I go eat breakfast, I call Lee, I turn the TV on, and what's on the fucking TV? This is how crazy the media is. What do you think is on the fucking TV?
I have no idea.
What killed the USFL? And I clicked the fucking button. I swear to my mother's grave, and it couldn't be written better. So every channel's got I Hate Trump now.
Oh.
And I put on fucking the ESPN 30 for 30, and there's the first line out of the guy's mouth is like, Trump's ego ruined the USFL. And like they went from 30 people talking about Trump. Now, for an hour, I turned it off. I had to leave. I went and smoked a joint. But I thought about something.
Mm-hmm.
I remember being with Ari at a UFC event and seeing Herschel Walker walking in. Mm-hmm. And I go, Ari. Ari goes, that's Herschel Walker. I go, Ari, watch what happens when he sees me. And as soon as Herschel Walker looked around, he went, oh shit, he gave me a hug. And I go, Ari goes, how do you know him? I go, I know him from his USFL days. From 1985 at the Sheridan in Lyndhurst, they used to have a happy hour, and all the brothers would go to eat ribs and shit, and all the bitches and shit. This is when everybody found out OJ was fucking a white bitch. It's all right to fuck a white bitch, you know. So my friend, her house burnt down, and the insurance company put her at that hotel. So she used to call me and go, you gotta get over here. You have no idea who's downstairs. The Giants, the Knicks, Lawrence Taylor. It was a fucking party, but the USFL.
Right.
And I remember Trump and the whole fucking deal. But it's so weird how even the media spun it with, who owns ESPN? Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And Disney's against Trump? Obviously.
Most likely.
Obviously. But listen, that's not what I got out of it. You want me to tell you what I got out of it? That this motherfucker's been swinging since 1985.
Trump?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's been playing deep.
He's been swinging. Yeah. I mean, you know, so people say, well, he lost with the casino. He's a failure for this. Here's a guy that never stopped trying. You know, listen, we're not going to get into it, but I'm just saying.
What do you mean? You started it. You're going to let me say something.
But it's so weird how he was always swinging for the fences. If he didn't work at football, fuck it, he bought a horse. When that didn't work, fuck it. And but on the other side, for years I was swinging at fences too. But it was other people that were paying for my mistakes.
Well, that's like being in business. We call it an OPM, or other people's money. They wind up paying for your mistakes.
Right. That's what I was doing for years also.
OPMer. And actually, I'll be the first one. Like in all the business I've been involved in and everything else, there's a saying, and it's by a guy, I think J. Paul Getty said this, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. I'll make more money. I'll cover more territory. That's the whole point of building a business. So people get caught up about you can see it on Shark Tank all the time, about percentages of companies. It doesn't matter how much percentage you have in your life. It's a matter of what you do with the percentage that you have. You know, you're either a doer or you're not. And 98% of the people walking are everybody dreams. Everybody dreams about everything. We all do. I'm a big dreamer myself. I'm sure you are. So, especially given the night. So, as far as that's concerned, 2% of the people put it to work. There's out of the 100 people out there that want to be a comic and do everything that made it live within about 200 miles where you grew up, right? You're the 2%er. You made it out. You made it happen. So it's a matter of just, if everybody was a 2%er, then the world will be kind of screwed up. Because you ever hear those same phrases of pyramid? You know, that business is a pyramid scheme. It's a pyramid. Everything in life is a pyramid. Whether you're a parent building a family, whether you're the president running the states, or whether you're the president of your company, or in your case, whether you're the one-man army that you are, you know? And everybody underneath you is as important as the guy on the top. You know, all those people shipping boxes in those companies on the bottom, ladies and guys, you know, taking the phones and everything, they're just as important as that top, because without them, everything crumbles. So you got to have that 98%, whether you're part of the 2 or the 98. It fits. It's just the way life is. You know, some people call it top 1. I call it top 2.
For me, the thing about this election is like, I come from a very liberal place where it's everyone's Democratic almost. Democrat.
Where's that?
Boston. Mm-hmm. And the thing about Trump is, if he just hadn't said some of that crazy stuff about Mexicans and just if he had just come out and acted like a little bit normal,
no, you're asking.
He'd win in a landslide.
Yeah, but well, see, the thing is, no, I disagree, because the reason he comes out and talks like that is the reason he is where he is. That he can't come out and talk like that. If he stops being Donald Trump, then that's not who he was. It wouldn't work. It's a reverse. It won't work. His ego would never allow him to do that. You know, he's a fireball. You know, and yeah, we saw this stuff last week. I mean, listen, locker room talk is locker room talk, and then there's certain extremes, whatever. And I don't condone. You know, I love women. Don't get me wrong. But you know me, Joey. Do I ever talk disrespectful about anybody? And I know how to talk funny, right? So there's a way you talk, and there's a way not. What was said was wrong, and if you can say, well, that was 11 years ago, like I think Billy Bush, the guy I was talking to, said that was like 10, 11 years ago. I become more mature. Give me a break. You're a 28-year-old man. Now you're a 38-year-old man. You're going to tell me that at 28 you didn't have enough, you know, savvy in the business you're in. So now he's suffering. They suspended him. I don't even know if they'll ever bring him back, because they're going to have to send a message in that case with what happened. But Trump is he's a powerful man, and his business-wise, you mentioned that there's Trump University, you know, that came up, and there's been like 3,500 lawsuits filed against it. The Trump casinos, they closed their doors this week. They're done. It's over. It's totally closed. Real estate he's done quite well in, but all I know is, want to vote for Trump, don't want to vote for Trump, want to vote for Hillary, don't vote for Hillary. If Trump gets in office, I'll tell you one thing, that within 16 months, I'll give it 2 years. Give me a little leeway here. There's going to be a gold name of Trump somewhere put on the White House. And I think we need to like draw it and square it up and bet $5 in each square to see where it's going to wind up, because it's going to wind up if he's president.